Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, this is actually not the intro. I already shot the intro, shot the entire jam session, was in editing, played it back, and realized that my audio of choice was not my microphone. Instead, it was my AirPods. Super frustrating, man. Technical difficulties, they happen all the time. I'm trying to upgrade my set a little bit, and with that, sometimes you forget to change a couple things, man. So, the audio on the jam session today is not great. It's actually pretty bad. I call a spade a spade. If it's that bad, I'll reshoot the entire jam session. I promise you, guys, I will. It'll have to be after the morning show, though, so you guys will have to wait a good amount of time before I could get back to doing it. But I'm gonna post this one right here. If it's fine, let me know in the comments. If I should reshoot it, let me know in the comments. I thought I should at least come and tell you guys the problem before you get to killing me in the comments, though. But that's what it was. Audio came from my AirPods instead of my mic. Technical difficulties, they happen. Still a money making Friday. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Without further ado, here it is. Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Yesterday, hey, we did exactly what we intended to do. We kicked the living crap out of the books yesterday. 5-0 day over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Here's the units, or here's the proof right here for some of you guys. But if you go to my handicapper page, link is in the description. You can see every single play that I've ever released, every single sport at Pick Dawgz Premium. I have nothing to hide, nothing to run from, man. We cashed our NBA Player of the Day yesterday with the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, our favorite money-making team, man. Shout out them boys, of course. We also love fading the Los Angeles Clippers. One of our favorite things to do. Them boys back in action today. I'll kill the suspense. We're fading their ass again today. I'll tell you why. I think we should do so here in a second. But yesterday, man, went exactly how we thought it was going to go, man. Shout out the Thunder Buddies. Got it done at home. Shout out the Orlando Magic. Told you boys I believe they can get the Cleveland Cavs outright. Play the theme song. Shout out my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, man. Kyrie and Luca. Oh, my God. Them boys are starting to look real scary. I better watch out for my Mavs, man. Need I remind you, we were in the Western Conference Finals just 2 years ago. We have a top two player in the league. You got one of those, man. You have a legitimate shot to make the finals. And our second option is Kyrie Irving. Oh my God, y'all better watch out for my Mavs, man. What else happened yesterday? The Denver Chicken Nuggets go stupid, dummy, crazy at home at the crib, man. Yesterday went exactly how we thought it would, man. Absolutely love when that happens. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward into a money making Friday, a money making weekend, man. I'm not totally in love with today's card. I know it's a huge card, 10 games on it. I might only have 3 plays today at Pick Dawgz Premium, though. We had 5 yesterday, probably 3 today. Today's real trappy, as far as I'm concerned. I think there's some real trap spots today. A lot of teams on back end of back to backs. Got to watch that as well. So we'll talk about it here in a second as we cook up every single game on the card. Money making Friday, man. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward into a money making weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA Player of the Day, man. We've been hitting at like a 58% clip on that NBA Player of the Day for the season. 56, 36, and 4. Last 96 on that NBA Player of the Day, man. Seeing the board extremely well there. Hitting at about a 54% clip for the season at Pick Dawgz Premium. Hitting at about a 54% clip in the All Access Club for the season. In the All Access Club, man, $1,000 player is up well over 100 grand for the season, man. I know I cover every single game right here on the Jam Session every day, and I try to help you guys make money every single day, betting every single game, but that's not the formula. The formula is what we're doing in the All Access Club or what I'm doing at Pick Dawgz Premium. And if you want to take betting the NBA seriously and you want to make some serious money betting the NBA. I know a lot of you guys are parlay bettors. I know a lot of you guys aren't betting, um, you know, for a living. But if you are and you're trying to take it seriously and make money over an extended amount of time, over a significant amount of time, you should think about joining me long term at Pickdawgz Premium or my All Access Club. Information for both of those is in the description below. All right, man, that's enough yapping. I have to tell you guys, though, the goal is to help you guys make money. And if you want to take it seriously, I think you should seriously think about joining one of those. But y'all know the drill here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. I have something for every tier client that I have. My free guys, all the way up to my most expensive clients. Money making Friday. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Without further ado, I know I did a lot of yapping today. It's all good though. Let's hop right into tonight's. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First game up. We got the Toronto Raptors and the Atlanta Hawks, man, going at each other. Two teams that are on the do not bet list. The Raptors got a win yesterday at home at the crib over the Brooklyn Nets. The Atlanta Hawks is going to be their first game coming out of the All-Star break. The Hawks, we know what's up with the Hawks, man. They are still worst ATS team in basketball, man. 17-38 against the number. Hey, we've been on the Hawks in certain spots right before the All-Star break. They started to play some of the best basketball I've seen them play in quite some time. Here's the thing with this game tonight, though. I'm not sure what Hawks are going to come out of the All-Star break. And this is a team I need to see a game before I go and put my money on them. I know I'm not betting the Raptors in this spot on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. Pretty significant travel spot as well, leaving Toronto, heading to Atlanta. They did look good yesterday. Hats off to them. They did get the win yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to cover this thing. But I'm not looking to bet the Raptors in this one. Small lean for me in the first game of the day on the Atlanta Hawks. If the Hawks come in here and play their best brand of basketball, the basketball that they were playing right before the All-Star break in certain spots, man, they're going to win this game by double digits. But at this ATS number, 17-38, we know who the Hawks are, man. They're a team you can't trust against the number. I don't want to trust them in this first game out of the All-Star break. Small lean on Atlanta, me personally. I'm not going to bet this game. I'm going to leave it alone. That's going to be a kind of a theme today on the Jam Session. Great day. Absolutely smashed it yesterday. No reason to give up units on games we're not the most comfortable on or with. This game is one of those. Small lean on Atlanta. Probably not going to bet it myself. Next game up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers, 3.5-point home dogs in this one. Both teams are on back end of back-to-backs. The Cleveland Cavaliers lost their game yesterday to the Orlando Magic at home at the crib. Donovan Mitchell was a late scratch yesterday. He was listed questionable all day. He even appeared at shoot-around. I thought he was going to play, but he ended up sitting out. Magic ended up winning the game outright. Shout out to Magic. Play the theme song. Orlando Magic. Oh, 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 oh. Cleveland, though, man, they had to travel from Cleveland now heading to Philadelphia. Donovan Mitchell still listed as game time decision at the current time of recording this video. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to expect if he's going to play or not at the current time of recording this. It's a true questionable. For the Philadelphia 76ers, man, they got beat up on yesterday at home by the New York Knicks. Knicks came in there busting them up 110-96. Who are the Philadelphia 76ers? Who are they without the reigning MVP Joel Embiid? I don't know. I thought yesterday was a pretty decent spot for them to try to get right at home. But the Knicks, they were the better team and busted them up. I'm going to lean Philadelphia here in this game as well. Am I going to bet this one either? I'm not sure. But Friday night at home in Philadelphia, hey, these Philly fans, they're not going to let these guys make it if they continue to play the way they're playing. Philadelphia fans could give two shits about your excuses and why you're not winning. They want results. I know Joel Embiid is out. I know the reigning MVP is out, but I could see on a Friday night in Philly the Sixers showing up and getting it done, especially if the Cavs are without their best player again in Donovan Mitchell, who again is listed as questionable game time decision. Not one of my favorite games tonight. Again, that's going to be a theme for tonight. But in a lane, I'm leaning towards the home dog, the Philadelphia 76ers. I know they didn't look the best last night, but I could see them getting their shit together tonight on a Friday night in front of those Philly fans who, quite honestly, they're not going to continue to let these boys make it playing the way they're playing. Next game up, the Phoenix Suns out on the road facing the Houston Rockets. Rockets, home dogs, man, getting 3.5 points at the crib. Rockets. Hey, them boys were on the road yesterday. Got beat up by the New Orleans Pelicans. Not surprised. Rockets. What have we said about the Rockets all season? They're one of the most night and day teams in the NBA. Not that hard and complicated to figure out. On the road, auto bet situation. Fade the Rockets on the road. You're going to look up at the end of the season. You're going to check your numbers. You're going to be like, damn, I made a ton of money fading the Houston Rockets on the road. That's what we've been doing thus far this season. But at home, the Rockets have been much better. Much better. They've been a money-making team at home. We've made money betting the Rockets at home this season. And I think today is another one of those spots where we can do so. I'm on the Houston Rockets at the crib here in this one. Both of these teams are on back end of back-to-backs. But Houston, 18-9-1 against the number at home this season. Night and day. It's crazy. On the road, fade them. At home, ride with them. Straight up this season, at home, at the crib, the Houston Rockets are 19-9. These boys be hooping at the crib. Phoenix on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. They were in Dallas yesterday. I know Houston was in New Orleans yesterday, so, that's kind of negated. One team has gotten it done in this spot at home. The other team, the Phoenix Suns, hey, yes, they were better heading into the All-Star break, but when you take a step back and look at the Phoenix Suns in the totality of things, they're one of the worst ATS teams in the league. Most of the time, they're just overvalued. Do I understand why the line is where it's at? Yeah, I do. I think the Suns are the better basketball team, but revenge game at home that also happens to be a bounce back game. That's one of my favorite spots in the NBA, and that's what we have here with the Houston Rockets. So, bounce back spot at home, as they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They lost all 4 on the road. Their one win in this span was at home over the Knicks. So, bounce back game at home, revenge game as the Suns won the last meeting between these two teams. Um, and the Houston Rockets are where they cover the point spread at home at the crib. I'm on the Rockets in this one, not overcomplicating it. Would I be surprised if the Suns pulled the win out? No, I wouldn't. But I think regardless, the Houston Rockets compete, keep it competitive, and have a legitimate shot to win it outright. Give me the Rockets plus the points here at home. Next game up, man, we got the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers out on the road facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies 9.5-point home dogs in this one. Hey, I told you guys before the All-Star break, I will be blindly fading the Clippers for the remainder of the season. Last night, my top play in the NBA was the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Thunder Buddies for life. They kicked the crap out of the Los Angeles Clippers, man. I'm sticking to it, man. I think the Clippers, more often than not, are going to be overvalued. Are they a good team? Yes. They are a good team. They are. But 29-25 against the number, only 4 games up, and I've been fading their ass on the money line a lot of the times too. So I know I'm up for the season fading the Los Angeles Clippers. I think that we're going to be able to continue to do that for the remainder of the season. Here in this spot today, would I be surprised if they came here and kicked the crap out of the Grizzlies? No, I wouldn't. The Grizzlies, they're not good. They're okay. They're competitive, as you see in their ATS numbers, 27-29 against the number. I'm going to take Memphis here. I'm just going to keep fading the Clippers. It's just something I really enjoy doing. The boys kind of had dead legs yesterday. Now, on a back end of a back-to-back with travel, I had to leave Oklahoma City, head to Memphis. I could see the Clippers winning this game, but kind of going through the motions and winning it by like 4 or 5 points. That's how I see this game playing out. A win for the Clippers, a cover for the Grizzlies, more money in my pocket, fading Los Angeles. Is how I see this game playing out. So I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Give me the Grizzlies plus the points, continuing to fade the Clippers. Are they the better team? Yes. If they come in here and play their best brand of basketball, of course they can win the game by double digits. I just don't see it happening. Not off the All-Star break. Yeah, not what I saw from them yesterday. Give me Memphis plus the points here in this one. Next game up, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Thunder Buddies for life. Shout out them boys, man. We're our NBA play of the day yesterday. They are our favorite money making team. We're taking them here, man. We're laying the points. I know the Wizards numbers on the road. ATS, they're a pretty good team out there. You can make money betting the Wizards out on the road. But as I explained to you guys yesterday, I'm not necessarily looking at teams right now in this spot of the season for who they were heading into the All-Star break. I'm looking at teams for who they are, just straight up, just who teams are. So yes, I know the Wizards have some pretty decent ATS numbers on the road, but this is also one of the worst teams in the NBA versus one of the best, and the line is 15.5 for a reason. And the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies, what do we know about them? Cover the point spreads. They're the second best ATS team in basketball. They cover point spreads at home. Um, and when they win dominantly. They be blowing out bad teams. And I see this as one of those spots here. We saw the Wizards get their doors blown off yesterday on the road by the Denver Chicken Nuggets, a really good home team. And I think the Wizards get their doors blown off on the road again by a really good home team in the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Terrible spot for the Washington Wizards on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. I had to leave Denver, leave that elevation, now go play another really good team in the Thunder Buddies. Yeah, I think they get the crap kicked out of them. Oklahoma City's on the back end of a back-to-back as well, and they are coming off of a statement win. So many people tell you that today could be a flat spot. I'm not worried about it, in all honesty. Yes, I'm aware they're on the back end of a back-to-back, but they didn't travel. They're still in the same gym. And again, we know the numbers with Oklahoma City. They cover at home, and they be blowing out bad teams. There's no reason for me here to try to catch the falling knife with the Washington Wizards, is all I'm saying. I'm just taking the better team, playing the better basketball. I think the Thunder should win this game by 20-plus points. Short, sweet, simple. Thunder Buddies for life, man. I think they kick the crap out of them. Next game up, we got the Miami Heat out on the road facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans, 3.5-point home favorites in this one. Miami was off yesterday. So they are the fresher team. The Pelicans got a home win and cover over the Houston Rockets. I like the Pelicans in this game. The back-to-back actually scares me in this spot. Heat are really, really fresh. Jimmy Butler looks like he's going to play. Jimmy Butler, remember, he missed a significant amount of time before the All-Star break, so he's like super, super, super fresh. Um, wouldn't be surprised if Miami covered this point spread. I wouldn't be surprised at all. When I bet Miami, where do I like to bet Miami? On the road. At home, I like to fade they ass. But on the road is typically, if I do bet Miami, where I would bet them. I'm not rushing to the window to bet this game. I'm probably going to leave it alone. I think the Pelicans are the better team. Pelicans are slowly but surely becoming one of the best ATS teams in basketball. You see it on your screen, 31-24-1 against the number. I think they're the better team, and I think they should win this basketball game. But the fresh legs for Miami is what's a little concerning. At a certain point, we know Jimmy Butler is going to start to turn it up and become the Jimmy Butler who turns it up at the end of the season. Jimmy Buckets. I will not doubt that man anymore when it starts to become late in season and playoff time. He is one of the greatest playoff performers I've ever seen in my life. Shout out Jimmy Buckets, man. This game's tough. This game's tough. I'm probably going to leave it alone, in all honesty. Small lean. I want to take the Pelicans because I do think they're the better team, but Jimmy scares me. Jimmy scares me in this spot. So what I will say is a lean on the Pelicans. Probably not going to bet it. Probably going to sit back and watch this one as a fan. Um, that's my story. Sticking to it in that one. Next game up, man, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves, a.k.a. the House of Disappointment, laying 4.5 points on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks, we know what's up with them, man. They've been terrible since acquiring Doc Rivers as their head coach. The Timberwolves have one of the best records in the NBA. ATS-wise, you can't trust them. I understand why the line is where it's at. But do I want to expect the Timberwolves to win and cover over the Milwaukee Bucks? No, I don't. Would I be surprised if they did? No, because Milwaukee has been so disappointing as well. I'm going to take the Bucks plus the 4.5, and I'm going to sprinkle some on the money line. Reason so, just the motivation factor coming out of the All-Star break. Giannis and Dame were both at All-Star weekend, this over the All-Star break. And the whole time you heard Shaq and Damian Lillard ear like, bro, you got to turn it up. Like all the chatter around Milwaukee is starting to get really bad. And these guys need to respond. No better response spot than to beat the team with the best record in the league, the Milwaukee Bucks. I know, I know, I know, I know. But I think it's Milwaukee style spot here. I do. I do. Motivation game, statement game, quiet the chatter style game. I gotta roll with the Bucks. I've been fading the Bucks for most of the season. We made a pretty penny fading Milwaukee this season. I see the path for them coming out here and beating the Timberwolves. I can see Giannis giving the business to Cat and Rudy Gobert, Damian Lillard, some logo threes, probably in that mode tonight. Give me Milwaukee plus the points. Give me Milwaukee money line. Minnesota's going to be just fine in the grand scheme of things, but I don't like the spot for them tonight. I think Milwaukee has a legitimate shot to win this game outright. I'm going to take them here in this one. Next game up, man, we got the hottest team in the league, the Charlotte Hornets, out on the road facing the Golden State Warriors. Man, if you follow me on Twitter, you saw that the Hornets busted up my parlay yesterday, beating the Jazz outright. The Hornets, man, since acquiring Grant Williams, since trading away P.J. Washington, they've won 4 straight games. That's why I call them the hottest team in the league. It's a joke, but hey, they hot, man. They are a money-making team right now. The Warriors, they did get it done yesterday over the Los Angeles Lakers. Charlotte in this basketball game. I don't think the books have caught up to this current Charlotte team. They're playing well, and I can't continue to negate that. I can't continue to just ignore it. They've won 4 straight. I doubt they win tonight. I highly doubt they win tonight. But getting this amount of points in my back pocket with the team, with the morale as high as it is in Charlotte, with the team playing as well as they are, sign me up. I know Golden State's on the back end of a back-to-back as well. Both teams are off the TNT game against the Lakers, though. I can see the Warriors coming in here and winning the game, failing to cover. Give me Charlotte plus the points in this one. Next game up, man, we got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road facing the Portland Trail Blazers. Portland, 9.5-point home dogs in this one. Portland did not play yesterday. This will be their first game coming out of the All-Star break. We saw the Nuggets take care of business at home as they go stupid, dummy, crazy. Took the Washington Wizards behind the woodshed yesterday. And Denver, they've been one of the worst ATS teams in basketball, as you see on your screen, 23, 31, and 2 against the number. I'm not really too worried about that, though. When I see these two teams, what I see is Denver as the head and shoulders better team. I know they're on the back end of a back-to-back with travel and laying double digits with a team like Denver, who has been as terrible as they had been against the number on the road. I'm kind of asking to get my money took, but I honestly believe it's the right spot. Denver is the second or third best team in the NBA, the defending champs, and the Portland Trail Blazers are like 27 of or 28 of 30 teams in the league. If Denver comes in here and plays how they played yesterday, I know they were at home, but if they come in here and play decent, they're going to win this game by 15 plus with their eyes closed. Like the Blazers, they're nobody. I'm not really concerned with Portland. It's Denver for me here. I know on the road is not a money-making spot for the Nuggets. I know laying double digits on the road with Denver, I'm kind of asking for it, but I think they blow them out. They're just head and shoulders the better team. Not sure how the Blazers are going to respond coming out of the break. Give me the Nuggets. Short, sweet, simple. And last game of the night, we got the San Antonio Spurs out on the road facing the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers laying 10.5 points at the crib. Spurs on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. They were in Sacramento yesterday. Covered. Lost the game, though, now heading to Los Angeles. The Lakers were in Golden State yesterday, lost coming back home. LeBron looks like he will play today. Wemby, first game in Los Angeles versus the Lakers. I see this as a let me teach you a lesson, young blood type game. I think the Lakers kick the crap out of the Spurs. I do. I think LeBron kind of takes Wemby under his wing and says, "Watch this, youngin. I'm the GOAT, and you coming into my building, I'm going to show you how we do it." I know they played already twice this season, but both games were in San Antonio. Wemby's first time in Staples or Crypto, I think it's going to be a rough outing for him. Give me the Lakers. I think they blow them out. I think they win the game comfortably. And that's going to conclude today's episode of my NBA Jam Session. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. We absolutely kicked the crap out of the books yesterday, man. Swept the board on the premium side, 5-0. My all access members were up over 20 units yesterday. $1,000 player in my all access club made what, 20 bands yesterday, bro? Like, it's absolutely insane. If you're a big bettor out there, you should seriously think about joining my all access club, man. $1,000 player is up over 100 grand for the season. Who else is producing units like this, bro? Everything is 100% documented. I will send you the report. You can see every single play that I've released for the entire season. I'm not hiding anything. I have nothing to hide. I am just flat out one of the best people on the planet at this job, man. And I absolutely love doing the job that I do. Sometimes I think I'm a little too humble. And I have to tell you guys, the units and the work that I am doing and producing. So if you want to make money in betting the NBA, seriously, I know a lot of you guys are just parlay bettors. A lot of you guys don't have the funds to bet big in the NBA nightly, and that's cool. That is just fine. That's why I do this show right here for free every single day. I have different levels of content for every single person out there. But for the guys that want to take this seriously, bro, and make a substantial life-changing amount of money, you should think about joining my All Access Club, man. The information is in the description below. Text the number. We'll figure out a time to talk and figure out if the package is for you. Or you can just buy the packages, something long-term at Pickdawgz Premium, producing great units over there as well. Again, we swept the board over there yesterday. Number one currently at Pickdawgz Premium. Just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward, fellas. That's all I'm trying to do. Making myself money and try to help you guys make money is the goal, man. I've already made a life-changing amount of money betting the NBA. I'm trying to share my knowledge with you guys, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to upsell you. I could care less, honestly, if you guys bought. But that's where the work is really being put in. Of course, I try to hit every game right here on the video jam session. I really, really do. But I have a paid clientele that I have a duty and obligation to, and there's a reason why I can't just give out everything right here on this video every day. So if you respect me and appreciate the content and the work that I put in, y'all know where to get the premium content, man. That's all I got for y'all boys and girls today. Been your guy, Jay Briggs. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Money making Friday. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's smash it per usual. Jay Briggs, I'm out of here.